I have been struggling to come up with some Minecraft ideas. For the past few days, I've been running around my world, just trying to think of what I want to work on next. What projects have I not completed yet? But I think that's my problem. I don't want to work on old projects. I don't want to work on the city right now. I don't want to work on my house, per se. And I don't want to work on anything else that I've already started. And as I was running around looking at my house, I thought of something that just hit me like a train, and I can't stop thinking about it. We are going to remake a part of my house, somewhere not too far off, that is going to be from another universe. The multiverse, in fact. Starfield is a little bit of an inspiration, but I can't shake this idea. I want to do it. And I don't think there's a better part of my house other than this part. I don't think I want to recreate the whole house, but my idea is we're going to maybe have a floating rock somewhere, maybe. The floating rock is still up for grabs, I guess you can say, but this house is going to be from far into the future. So it's going to be this part, but maybe more futurized, and it's going to have a machine in it that I used to travel to this universe to maybe communicate with me, warning me about something. But we're going to have like a machine on the inside that was used to help us travel here. These are all my ideas so far. We got to make this come to life. First of all, I need to find a location to do this. What is this from? Gosh, I'm so random sometimes. I just leave that sitting there for months on end and then I forget what it's from, so I don't know if it's important, so it stays there. So I tweeted my idea, and a lot of you liked this, and I got a lot of suggestions saying I should do it in the end, like on an end island, but I thought no, because we built a whole space station over there and we never see it because I never visit it. I want it to be near home, as if I wanted to get as close as possible to my house to send a message. So I'm gonna do it over here, above my mountain that I just love oh so dearly, which has me questioning if I should do it. This is just a classic mountain to me because it's just an old mountain in Minecraft. So I'm going with my idea that I'm going to be building this part of my house, which is the front, this whole part. Whatever engine I built in here in the future is going to be on the inside, like we had to cut away floors. So these connecting partitions right here are actually going to be like broken away and look like they're boarded up on the side, same as right here. So it's just this main module of the house. And it's going to be on some sort of weird gravitational floating rock, and I'm going to have some other rocks floating around it, as if there's some weird gravitational anomaly right here that's holding it up. As you can see, we already got the foundation of the house. We are going to build my house together. It's going to be pristine first, obviously, because, well, that's just how I build. I damage it up all after. So if you guys want to learn how to make my house here, well, here you go. These pillars are 9 blocks apart. In the middle here, I think I'm gonna get rid of this. Now, if you didn't know, back in the day, this area, you have fences around this. This is supposed to be like an area for cows, or I think I had it for chickens, but I eventually put all kinds of things down there. Okay, so we walk up here. The main floor, we're going to have wood all the way across in a pattern like so. This feels strangely nice, just building my house like the first part of it ever in the same world 9 years ago. Oh, but floating on a rock. Look at all that bamboo. I gotta get rid of that. Okay, we need to get some terracotta. Kind of strange being back here looking for resources here. We've spent so long in the city that I'm just so used to going through shulker boxes. Speaking of, I have a lot of resources in them, so I should probably get them out here. 5. Wow. So nice. I have 5. I'm actually enjoying this far more than I thought I would, which is just, I love it. Mainly because it just feels like I'm in my teen episodes again, just designing my house. But in a little more sad fashion, because in this universe, wherever this happened at, all the plants died. I'm going for a strictly coarse dirt look around here. As you can see, this is like the platform that made it out, because whatever machine I build inside this house, it took a certain chunk, I guess you can say, out of the world. So I'm going to put, I have some bushes here in front of my normal house. How do I have none? Oh my god, that pig is still in that minecart? He's been there since the Pocket Edition days. Can you believe that? This is what I need, dead bushes. Wait, silk touch. Oh, thank God I have shears. As you can see, we got it built up here. I've been messing with it in my test world. I have some cool ways to make the sides look stripped off and all that. But all right. I don't know how big this platform is going to be. Actually, we need to put some planks right here. Now we'll run through and damage some of this up because this does take place in the future. Not sure how far, but it just does. Okay, I have a picture here. So everywhere I had a bush, I'm going to place one of these. In every place I had a flower, I'm going to be putting one of these. This exact area I'm working on right now is reminding me of an episode. I don't know what it is. I think I was like climbing up this ladder and a creeper fell down and I was really scared. I wonder what episode that was.
You get out. Now. Now. And I'm out of arrows. Looks like I'm gonna have to do it this tough way. Oh my god, that scared me so much. I thought I was just gonna blow up my whole house there. Ah, no. Oh, you dick.
Okay, we're coming along here. I am trying to create this 1-for-1 scale, like everything in it. So it is taking a little bit longer than I thought. There's a lot of small details and I'm nowhere near done. But as you can see, I'm going through and aging it up quite a bit. I'm gonna have to run through. I was thinking about using oxidized copper to replace some of the terracotta to make it look like I repaired it with metal. But anyway, I just got done placing all of this brown glass. I'm putting brown glass everywhere. I just think it looks old and dusty. I just placed all of this here for my mob spawner. I'm not gonna create my mob spawner, but I thought might as well put the glass. But then I just realized this area where the glass is in this weird section is the perfect place to put whatever machine that made me travel through the multiverse. So, yeah. It's the perfect spot to put it. So we'll build that machine here. Just gotta pick up all this dang glass now. And I will say this, I am actually not that crazy of a fan of the multiverse theory. Well, when it comes to real life, I don't believe that theory at all. It's a little far-fetched, if you ask me. But when it comes to fictional stories, I think it's all right to mess with. I feel like a lot of games and movies these days are doing it a bit too much. Like I actually, okay, spoil ahead for Starfield. I warned you, you can leave now if you want. Did you leave? Okay, good. But in Starfield, you actually access the multiverse, which is pretty nuts if you ask me. It was a bit of a twist. I was expecting more something along the lines of like, maybe like the movie Prometheus where you meet the engineers or creators of the human race. But no, you meet people who travel the multiverse and you actually get to go through the multiverse yourself. And that is what's so unique about the New Game Plus for Starfield is every time you beat the game, you just enter a new universe and start the story over, but some things will be different because obviously it's a different universe. It's really unique, but yeah, that's what ultimately inspired me to do this. But yeah, Starfield did an all right job with the multiverse idea, but sometimes I feel like it's overdone. Okay, small update time. God, it looks so out of place, but trust me, it's gonna look cool. As you can see, I'm working on the roof, but I'm really working on these outer parts that were connected to the house. I'm trying to make them look like just sheared off the side of the house. So as you can see here, got a bit there. Those were the sky bridges, and up here I'm just tearing up this roof a bit. Maybe it fell off. As you can see, all these floors as well. Really liking it. I'm still gotta run through and figure out what I want to replace here. I didn't think copper looked too well. I tried it in my test world. I gotta start designing this machine though. I want it to look intricate, something almost alien. Okay, I am beginning to build the machine that got it here. I kind of like the way this turned out. It looks interesting. It's gonna be the only thing glowing in here. I don't want any of my normal light or torches to be in here. Normally I have those lights hanging from the nether up here, but I'll just put glass in its place to look like they're out. I'm creating some pipes coming out of this. These pipes are going to enter through the ceiling here and onto this floor. So I believe right here, I'm going to have some sort of chamber holding a liquid and then another one over here where another pipe will go just to look like something that's fueling this. And this place is gonna look chaotic, I think. So I'm gonna have like my chair that I sit in and I wanna put up some of my whiteboards just to almost make it look like I went insane or something. So let's do that. Okay, I gotta start making this place look more like, well, what it's supposed to look like. I'm gonna try to match it. Well, I'm gonna make it look like I got rid of a lot of stuff too, because I wouldn't have brought maybe this is, I don't know, maybe 80 years into the future or something. No, not that far. Like 60 or 50 years or something. Maybe I clear out a lot of stuff, but I'm good. Every plant that was in here, as you know, my house is normally really green. I want it all to look just dead. Maybe a virus spread or something. I'm gonna create lore behind this, a lot of lore. I'm gonna write in a journal and all that. Right here, I usually have end rods, but I'm gonna put these to make it look like those lights went out. Oh yeah, Pee-wee's nest. I could put an empty nest up here. Oh, I'm missing some crucial house details. Oh, I'm gonna have to add my doorbell too. It feels so strange running in here. I just always have that natural instinct to run up to this ladder here. It just feels like I'm at home right now. But as you can see, yeah, we got the ladder going to the 3rd floor. That's where these 2 tanks are gonna go. These are connected obviously down there. I'm gonna design something here. I'm gonna go get my maps, put some stuff up there. This is all sheared away. And I also have a ladder here, which leads up to the attic. I got rid of, or I just didn't add the mob spawner in this universe. Maybe I got rid of it. Okay, we're getting some stuff in here. We're gonna load this place with cobwebs. All the item frames are gonna be empty just because, I don't know, maybe I was shedding weight. You never know. But yeah, you can see we got I tried to replicate it as best as I can. Yeah, so I got my whiteboard maps, my large screens, because I want this to look like it's a pretty technical build, but I don't know how many maps I actually want. I guess right here we can have a few. What's this one? Blackness. What's this one? Wait, this is years into the future. I should probably make new maps for this now that I think of it, but I'm not gonna go through that process right now. I need to use these ones instead. I mean, many years into the future, we better have borderless computer screens. Oh yeah, I like these a lot. I forgot about these ones. Oh, where's the... Oh, I know which one I'm looking for. Where is it? This one. Kind of. Yeah, that's it. Didn't have another square one? Oh, I forgot how cool these ones were. Oh, that one's cool. Wow, I can't believe I forget about these so easily. So that's like locating the world. This can be like sort of system navigating the universe. Ah! Oh, okay. Oh, yeah. I'm really digging how this looks. This is like the control module at the top. It's all touch screen. Maybe I was messing with it here. Oh, yeah. I really like this. I can't say that enough, I guess. I just like how it's the only glowing thing in the house, too. I just keep adding in more details, too, like pistons here, just to make it look like it's reinforced into the house. Oh, I love it. Okay, I'm done messing with that for now. That is the machine. I'm gonna build up my whiteboards and like piles of trash, maybe. But I really gotta finish the outside, and the most important part, this giant rock that's gonna be under, it's gonna be like pointed, and then I gotta build some rocks around it, make it look like those are floating. This is about to be so difficult. I don't even know what I'm gonna do. I mean, it's easy to make a cone shape, but an organic cone shape that looks like it was just pulled out of the ground, you know? That's another story. Where do I even begin? I guess I'll just make a normal cone shape and then just form it from there. And now I did this in the most impossible way where I have to build top to bottom, which I have no idea why I did that. I'm just great at planning ahead, I guess. I'll stop complaining and just do it though. Yeah, what do you know? Scaffolding is so useless. I always revert to using dirt. Because I mean, look. Yes, it's great to get me up here. Oh God, here I go again, complaining about scaffolding. But it gets me up to here. That's great. That's wonderful. And then I can go 6 blocks in each direction. Well, if you need to go further, well, you're just screwed. You could place a block like this, but then you have to place a block here, and then do that. And then by the time you want to take it all down, you break that block, gets rid of all this, but oh no, you forgot these blocks. It's just a stupid process. How have they not honestly fixed this by now? I know it's not technically broken, but it is to me. And I will complain about it until the end of time, because I can do what I want. Oh, this is going to require so much stone. What am I doing? The more I get towards the bottom, I'll start switching to cobblestone, actually, because it gets more rough at that level, I guess I could say. Okay, This took an hour and a half. Let's take a look. Oh! Oh god, yes. See, I was thinking about using cobblestone or deep slate to get that darker effect as it goes down, but I didn't even need to. The natural shadows just did that. Oh, I'm so glad I went for these 4 different points too. I was just gonna have 1 point, but this really completes the look. And I just added some andesite walls at the bottom here. That's the thing, like I didn't even have to go in and add slabs and stairs. I mean, you definitely could to add detail, but this was also just lifted out of a Minecraft world, so it looks, oh yeah. Now I still want to add a few pieces of rock around it as if a gravitational field is holding it up and has some rocks orbiting this, you know? We still have a lot to do, I think. Okay. I'm okay with these. I can't decide if I want to keep the points on the bottom and just like round them out like normal rocks because yeah, I might kind of soften some of the points there. I don't know if just normal boulders would look good floating around too, but I kind of like how it looks. I think that looks better than just having the normal thing there. Yeah, because chunks break off of this. I'm going to pretend that's kind of how that happened. But anyway, I'm finally done with the rock part. Well, there's a little bit I still need to do up here. As you can see, I have a bit of my river system right here, but it doesn't make much sense, specifically this part. So we can get rid of that. Yeah, I'll leave it like this. So we got this, it comes around here. As you can see, this is the bottom of the mob spawner. I literally placed these block for block, by the way. So every block you see besides this is where grass usually is. I'm gonna put hoppers right here. Oh, it is empty in there. And then a chest right here. I could make like a cave base in there, as if that's where I go to do something else. But yeah, obviously it comes around here. We got the mob spawner area. Okay, details on the front. Let's get this over with. You know what? A muddy mangrove root. See, this is when this game gets difficult. You're trying to substitute a block for a decrepit version of it. And right here, I have a pumpkin, right in this spot. And yeah, look at that. It just came to mind. That looks like a wow. What the heck? I'm proud of you, Dallas. That looks like a perfect moldy pumpkin, doesn't it? The side, you see the stripes? That's awesome. All right, well, that can go there, I believe. Add a pot on top of that. I just added some leaves coming down there where I actually do have leaves coming down. I finished these bits. Now I do have flags, but I'm pretending this is far into the future, so some things have just fallen off or not on here anymore. And the flags, I feel like would add too much color. If you couldn't notice, I'm really trying to go for this brown earth tone. It would just make it look really dry. Even the signs, for example, I'm missing a few letters in here too. I just don't want too much color. So for example, I'm not putting my carpets in here either. I did use my last stone cutter. Oh wait, no, that's actually a dispenser, but I do have a stone cutter there in my real house. But I used my last stone cutter right here. Anyway, what else do we need to do? We need to put some fence gates right there. I'm not gonna put, oh, actually they go one below. I'm not gonna put the water in there, make it look like the water dried out. How much does it glow with that in there? Oh, that's just perfect. Yeah, I don't want any lights but that. Oh, okay, this is cool. Okay, got my little mud room finished up quite a bit here. Even have the freezer. I guess I'll make a ladder go down a bit. So if you haven't noticed, I haven't really messed with the green terracotta a whole lot because I don't necessarily think I want to. There's actually no other block in the game that looks good in this block's place that makes it look older, I guess you could say. But I did come up with an idea where the wood is, specifically the wood logs. This is actually a good replacement for that to make it look rotting. So I guess I'll run through and replace it with some of these. This is normally a teal bed, but everything needs to be brown. It's all covered in dust. You want to make a nice little grandfather clock. Because I actually have one right here in my house. Just going to do a little bit of this, a little bit of that, like that. See, did you see that? Did you miss that? Do that. Better not miss that part. Some of that. Some of that. little bit of that. That one was important. Wait, I'm missing something. Am I missing something? What do I have here on my... Oh, I think I have an iron bar here, but I guess I made this before we got bells. So, actually a bell would look better. I don't think I carry bells in here. We can pretend. I'll get it later. I got very distracted. Well, actually, no, I didn't. I had to do something. I completely forgot I had an attic. I think this is finished up here. Yeah, I don't think there's really anything else. I got the lights done. Well, the fake lights. And then, yeah, I just recreated my attic. Got my Christmas tree up here. Got that portal that I used to use. It actually used to be my main portal. I made this one look like it's just aged a bit. All right. I love this break off right here. This looks so cool. Gosh, I wish I could explain how much fun I'm having with this. I am actually thinking this is the start of something kind of crazy in my world. Adding all kinds of weird multiverse anomalies like this in certain areas. Doesn't all have to be around my house. We can do them far off, but maybe this is the start of something. Okay, now I can try this idea. I don't know how this is going to look. Let's try these two. Can these be placed sideways? No. That's not too bad. I don't love it though. Is that me just telling myself that I don't want to go throughout the house and do that? Not really. I could do this. It's just not that... I think that would... Oh, there's a creeper in there. I think this would go better with spruce, but you know what? It's kind of grown... Yeah, I kind of like that. It does add age to it quite a bit. I got another soggy pumpkin there. Crazy enough, I still have 2 pumpkins sitting on my banister in my apartment. They're real pumpkins, but they are from last Halloween. And frankly, I keep my apartment's kind of like a terrarium sometimes. I sleep at 72, and midday I keep it at 75. So it's rather warm in here, yet I still have pumpkins that are just about to last a year. A freaking year. I don't get how it did it, but it's really cool. So I don't have to get more pumpkins. No, I'm just kidding. That's my favorite part of Halloween. Or Thanksgiving even. Just getting new pumpkins, carving them. 16 chunks? Can I see it? Oh yeah, there it is. Okay. It's pretty interesting in RTX. I want to go in it. I'm going to end it here. I feel like we've done a lot. The place is pretty much done, besides a few minor details, and especially the lore. I got to go through it. Show signs that I don't even know what I'm gonna do in the area of like where I'm at. I was thinking about putting my skull on the floor, maybe as if my person has perished from this universe, and I just want this place to look crazy, so I'm gonna add my whiteboards like I said. You know what I'd really love? Is to go to the ocean and make a map resembling a wood plank like this, but then add pieces of paper laying on the ground. Of course, with an item frame, it'll be sticking one up from the ground. Or not one up, just like a little bit, you know? So I don't know if that would be the best choice, but yeah. I'm gonna dabble with this some more, so it's not completely finished. Today's comment question of the day comes from Zoe Sabina. What's your favorite movie? This is a pretty broad question. Well, not really. It's pretty straightforward, but I feel like my answer is always changing. Whoa, look at that. That's not even all of it. So sometimes, I mean, I have favorite movies, but sometimes I'll just really love a movie at a certain moment, but eventually it'll fade away. And right now that is Prometheus. I just love that movie so much. I just mentioned that earlier, didn't I, when I was talking about Starfield? Yeah. Because I don't know, I've never actually watched the original Alien Isolation. Some of these are invisible. I've never watched the original Alien Isolation movies from back in the, whenever they came out, 70s, 80s. But I've watched the new ones, which is only Prometheus and Alien Covenant. And I have to say, I have not seen the originals, like I said, but I love the idea of Prometheus, but I hate the idea of Covenant. Prometheus was cool because they didn't have the aliens in it. I don't care about the xenomorphs at all. I know that sounds crazy, and that's coming from someone, like I said, who hasn't seen the original, but I far more enjoy the engineers in that movie. So that's why I prefer that over just the original aliens in that movie. But okay, I'm getting way off topic. My original favorite movie, I gotta go with Batman. Okay, there's a few. They're all tied. That's why. Batman v Superman, Blade Runner 2049. I love the movie Drive. If you couldn't tell, I like Ryan Gosling. I can't stop looking at that. Look how amazing and majestic that looks from here. I need to finish that roof a little bit right there. It looks a little missing. I love Avengers Endgame and Infinity War. Those are good too. I'm probably missing a very important one, but I just can't think of it. So yeah, that's that. I know it looks very out of place. A lot of you are gonna be like, that looks too magical for your world, but I'm kind of wanting to get into this a bit more. Just like majestic things. Because the universe is crazy. You never know what it could offer. And of course we got some donos. One from Oakley Cracknull again. Thank you for your donation. You donated last time. 1 cent more last time. You're slacking. Just kidding. And Calix James with a big one. You made it on the wall, sir. I feel like you've donated that before. Yeah, you're right. Whoa! You did a big one last time. That's what she said. No, that's what she said when she was referring to him pooping. What? Calix, my man. You're swinging for the stands. I appreciate it so much. You said you wanted to, I read your message. I'll do my best to try to get to your villager in a certain location, but that's usually kind of hard for me because I have so many people that are wanting to be, or are going to be villagers, and that's why I usually go by the rule of thumb. Whoa, someone just turned out the lights. That's why I usually go by the rule of thumb that I just put you guys wherever I want. It's just a gamble, but yeah. After working in there for so long, let's see what it's like going in my normal house. Ugh, I do not like these torches in this RTX. Oh, I still gotta add my doorbell. Yeah, pretty much looks the same. Oh gosh, I hate RTX and torches, it looks so bad. Okay, I'm gonna end it here. See you guys in the next episode. Bye-bye. Did the right one this time.